Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 127? 27. 127 here on season 1. And today we are getting into why I am looking to switch to TradeStation. So, brought in the wife's Avon body spray. Okay. All right. Well, ooh, that's like way. Good thing that females wear this and not dudes, because like if I was wearing this, I would be choked up almost the entire day. But it smells really good. Okay. Anyways, now that the studio smells excellent. So yeah, So a little quick rundown on what TradeStation is. TradeStation is a platform, a trading platform, which they charge $5 a trade, and in order to open an account through them, you have to fund it $100. Or actually not $100, $500 to open the account. That specific account, TradeStation, or the company TradeStation, was recommended by one of the books I had read, I'm almost finished, but I kind of stopped reading it because I'll explain it later on in the episode. But basically, it's called Mastering the Trade, and they recommended using this platform to trade. And then also they provide a app on your phone, Google or Android or Apple, and then they also have a browser-based platform, and then they have their desktop platform as well. So they're really much like a triple threat, and I'm super excited to see what I can get or what I can use for them. So the bottom line is that Robinhood is great, but it's just not powerful enough to use technical analysis, i.e. screening stocks and that kind of thing. Pretty much you're going into a trade blind on Robinhood. You don't really know what any charts look like. All you can see is their financials if they post them. You really have to do a lot of searching outside of the Robinhood app for buying stocks and that kind of thing. So I was beginning to look at different platforms probably like 3 to 4 months ago, and then I was like, well, I don't know if I'm ready to fund it yet. I'll just continue trading the way I've been trading and make sure that I'm really strict and see if I can generate profits. And so I did find TradeStation. I found a few platforms as well. I think one's like Ninja Trader or something like that. And all of them are going to be more powerful than Robinhood. They're just going to charge you per trade. And so what I plan on doing is using my TradeStation account for just long-term holds. So buy stocks and hold them for like 2 to 5 years in there. Probably ETFs, to be honest, and just hold them in there for 2 to 5 years. So that way I can make that $5 back, and then I can make more than that. Or I'll probably or buy dividend-paying stocks as well. And then I'll just use the screening capabilities on there, so that way I can make the trades on Robinhood, because I'm not day trading on Robinhood. I'm swing trading, so I can get into a trade and get out of a trade in the next couple of days. So it's really, things happen a lot more slowly. So if I was to screen stocks on one platform and move them over to a different and buy them on a different platform, it really wouldn't be that much difference in time because of how long you're actually in a trade. And the reason why I'm consider looking into trading or getting TradeStation platform and while still using Robinhood is because I've been reading so many books on technical analysis and that kind of stuff. Like for the last 2 years, I've read probably 5 to 6 books on technical analysis, and then as well as 5 to 6 books on strategic investing. And I haven't necessarily been able to use technical strategic investing or technical analysis because I haven't had a powerful enough platform to like draw up Bollinger Bands and RSIs and all that kind of stuff. While I know that VINVIS does have that available, it's really hard for you to see because the actual chart is so small, and I really honestly can't figure out how to get it bigger. So that's why I plan on going something like that, and then where you can actually like draw your own charts and draw your own resistance bands and all that kind of stuff. So, and lastly, if you guys weren't paying attention, I've been using a stock picker on my Apple iPhone to like give me the stocks that are probably going to swing in the next couple of days. And so I've been buying those. And last month I actually had a really, really good, successful month. But this month, like literally, like at the end of the last month when they came out with the release of the iPhone 10 and or iPhone X and all that kind of stuff, my app stopped working, and I was like, "What the heck?" So I resorted to finding a different stock list, and now I use that one. The only thing is I'm halfway through the month, and my returns haven't been as good as I would have liked them to be. And so I'm kind of at this point where, like, what if that one goes down too? Then I'm pretty much out of luck. And so I need to start learning how to do it by myself, so that way I can just be successful on my own platform without having to use someone else's information to make those trades. So that's the last reason why I'm really considering looking into switching over to TradeStation. And so yeah, I'll continue to keep you updated on when my account is opened and funded. Right now I have it open, I just got to fund it. And then from there, I'll also probably be able to start doing a lot more screen showings of different stocks that I'm buying and my top 10 picks for the week or whatever. So I'll maybe be able to start coming out with my own list on what I think is going to swing up or be on an uptrend or be on a downtrend and that kind of thing. So anyways, let's go ahead and just dive into the question of the day real quick. And that is, have you ever been cow tipping or snipe hunting? The first one, no, I've never been cow tipping, but I have been snipe hunting. And I think one time they got me and I didn't realize that a snipe was actually just a mystical creature that no one has ever seen. But definitely, like, I go snipe hunting all the time now because it's so fun when someone else doesn't know what a snipe is and what they're actually looking for. You know what I'm saying? So yes, and I still would go snipe hunting because it's like you're looking for something, but you're never going to find it. And it's even better when you have someone there that actually believes that there's a real snipe out there. Anyways, if you guys have any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, or Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy, or coaching, feel free to post those down below, and I will get them on the next episode. But until next time, don't forget to subscribe right up here and check out what's my trading strategy on Robinhood, and check out this other video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.